Alright guys, so here is the issue. This is my 2014 Cadillac ATS, and you can see it's got these aluminum rims, and beneath there's aluminum, then there's a coat of clear coat. But underneath, let me see if you can show you this. Oxidization got in here under some sort of aluminum corrosion, which ruins the coat. So what I have to do is take this clear coat off. I'm going to take the clear coat off using that stripper I had purchased earlier. I believe it's non-methylated chlorine or something like that. So whatever it's called. But first, I'm going to do is take the wheel off the car, and I'm also going to paint these rotors that look all rusty, dude. So I'm going to quickly sand the rotors off, paint them black, and then I'm going to take I'm going to apply the stripper to the wheels, let that sit for about 45 minutes. Then I'm going to scrape off this old clear coat. While I'm doing that, while I'm waiting for that to set, I will sand and paint the rotors, then reinstall the rotors. Then I do have a fresh clear coat, Rust-Oleum clear coat for rims that I want to apply also onto here. So all right, wish me luck, dude. So here's my little setup here. Yeah, this one's got the security bolt here. All right, he's jacked that already. 19mm for the Cadillac. On lefty loosey. Other one has like 5 billion pounds of torque on it. There you go. Then we have the security lug nut. Down, it plugs in at 19. You can use your. But I'm going to, now that I loosen it up, I'm going to jack the car up first. All right, to take the rotor off, you need this little Allen key. This is just like this is the little screw that holds the rotor on while the car is being assembled in the assembly plant. It's not really necessary, but I replaced it anyway. But to take it off, I believe it's like so the lug nuts are size 19. I believe the caliper, so this is the caliper, it's held on by, I believe, these two big ass bolts. And oh wait, these huge ass ones in the back, I believe, are 17. Then you take off these two 17s, and then the whole caliper slides off. When the caliper slides off, you take this security screw off, and then this thing pops off, and then I can paint it. You're like, this sure is a lot of fucking work to go through just to paint this because this thing got rusty. Why did it get rusty, dude? I don't know. All right, I have the tire and the wheel here on my workbench, and I'm going to apply this semi-paste premium painted epoxy remover, non-methylene chloride formula. I'm going to use this to remove this clear coat off the top here. So here we go, dude. It's supposed to be pretty toxic, so you're going to wear these gloves. All right, I have the non-methylene chloride stripper. I'm going to pour it into here and paint it onto the Cadillac rim. Be careful, use gloves, man. Should I wear goggles so I don't get this in my eyes? That's probably a good idea, right? Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, it's like a paste. Yeah. Alright. I'll adjust the camera here. And I'm going to take this knob off here. "45 minutes cure time." Put this on there, dude. So to put it on there pretty thick. And this should apparently just melt. It should dissolve this coat, clear coat. I hope this works, dude. I've never done this before. This is so intense I can smell it through this mask, dude. Oh, wow. It was a very, very intense chemical concoction there. Whew. And that's a spicy meatball, bro. Alright. Try not to get this shit all over your... definitely don't get it on your skin. Or your eyes. So. Making sure we have a thick coat. Yeah. I could see why they would like the this version over the spray. I'm gonna make sure the Cadillac emblem in the middle is not all covered in this shit. Not trying to dissolve that. But alright, let's set a timer. Got this on there pretty well. Boom. If this works here. Alright, I have applied one thick, generous coat using this brush. You can see how it is like paste onto the rim. Supposedly has a 45-minute cure time. You can see it already working here. See how it's already starting to strip away the clear coat? Pretty cool, right? Wow, look at that. But yeah, after that, use the plastic scraping tools to remove the clear coat, and then I'm going to polish this rim down and put a new coat of clear coat. So looks like it's working. While I'm doing this, I'm going to get started on the rotors. So it looks like I was wrong. It is a size 18 socket for the caliper. Alright, lefty loosey, righty tighty, but we're going the other way, so fucking A, dude, this always gets me. Oh, fucking A, dude. Oh, fuck. Okay, I've got the impact driver in there. Alright. I could not get this thing out using the socket, dude. There's two of these big boys holding the rotor in. Alright. There is another one on the bottom. I wasn't able to fit the impact driver in there. But when you take this one out, there's not going to be anything supporting the rotor, so brought this little rubber band because you don't want the caliper to fall off, because this is the brake line that's attached to the caliper. If you put too much pressure on this, you can break these fragile connections and fuck up this part. This part's expensive. You don't want to fuck this up, dude. So I'm going to take this off. And then when we got this finger tight, we will pull this out. Just manually doing the threads with my hand now. Wait, am I doing it the right way? Okay. I was tightening it. Right. Everything's even coated in brake dust. Lots of brake dust. I guess I could check on my brake pads, see if they're got destroyed. So here we go. Here's the other one. Oh, look, it's momentarily hovering in place. All right, we're gonna put this in there, and I just put these brake pads in here not too long ago, so you can see they're pretty much brand new, and they look lovely. So I'm gonna pull this to this side, hook it onto there. All right, you can see there's not much pressure on the brake line, as I have some of the pressure going through this bungee cord. Now I got to take this little screw out of there, and the rotor will pop right out. You don't want to strip this out. It's in there really good, so oh man, that's in there good. It's like fused in there. All right, I got lucky, and I did not mar or strip this screw. Many times before doing this, I have ruined this little screw here and had to replace it. This one actually is a replacement, which is why it looks brand new. This is not the original. So there you go. Now the rotor should come right off now. And here's my rotor removed. Perfect. Unscathed. All right, while the stripper is dissolving the clear coat on the rim, I'm going to take the angle grinder with the wire brush attachment and try to knock off some of the rust on the rotor. The rotor's new, but it got all rusty anyway. So got my double masks, got the full face shield, and I feel like it polishes it off there really quickly. One-handed too. Look at it. That's good too. So much rust, right? Anyway, just knocking off the dust so the paint will adhere clearly. This is how I put my grass through. Alright, I'm gonna do this with 2 hands so I can get this done. Fogging up like crazy, but jeez. The back side actually didn't get rusty. It was only the outside. Strange. There's a bit in this indentation. I can use my drill with the wire bit to hit that. This is what I think I'm going to do. Alright, I have the drill with the little wire brush bit in there. This is going to take forever. I'm going to paint all of it. Even the surface that does make contact with the braking surface, putting paint there, the paint will just burn up when the brake pads make contact. Not my favorite. This is a good example of where I could be using a particulate mask. Holy cow, dude. So much iron oxide. Oh look, there you go, destroyed axle. Motor City muscle, dude. Alright, time to paint this thing. Alright. We got this cheap black flat spray paint from Home Depot. Gonna apply this just around this part. I'm not masking the surface. Supposed to shake this for a couple minutes here. Alright. This light coat about 6 inches away. Looking beautiful, right? Alright, I'm gonna let this dry. It's a rim too, whatever it is. Can't even see this part when I'm painting. And this part will vaporize when the pads connect with the rotor. Got a coat of this cheap black spray paint here on the rotor. Looking pretty smooth there. In the plastic scraper, are we able to start scraping away at the clear coat? Yeah, it's coming up a little bit, you see? Alright. Yeah. Gross, dude. Alright, she was dry to the touch. I'm going to do the other side too, just for good measure. I want this rudder to last forever, dude. I love when it's windy. It blows the fucking paint all over my phone. You can use acetone or whatever. They're like, you're not supposed to put acetone on your fucking Galaxy, dude. But you're like, well, it'll dissolve it. It'll dissolve your phone, that's for sure. Hello. On today's episode of Bachelor Kitchen, we have a huge array of DeWalt brushless motor tools, eye protection, masks, respiratory equipment, because we are refinishing the rims and rotors on that busted ass Cadillac. Alright, you can see I have a coat here, a coat of paint, and where the fuck does this screw goes in on the bottom. I don't have it in right. This goes in a little higher. Oh, there you go. Fucking A, dude. Left-handed. He's definitely not ambidextrous. So yeah, it's the lug nuts that hold this on here, that hold the rotor on here, not this little screw. This thing's just kind of to hold it on the assembly line, but you don't want to, you can strip it out easily, so don't go too crazy. As he goes too crazy. Then next I'm going to put the rotor back on. Alright. You're going to want to drop this directly onto your phone, dude, so it crushes your helpless phone. I'm going to line this up just right here. Gonna keep shifting this around until, all right, there you go, until you get the threads in there. And then same with the bottom. Pretty much the same on every car like this that has these rear calipers. There we go. Actually goes in there pretty smoothly. On the front, it uses much larger pads, so you can, so there's more room, so you can fit the impact driver in there. But on the rear, it uses these tiny pads. Definitely loosening it, yeah. I will tighten the top. So many threads, dude. Oh. Don't worry, guys. He's a certified mechanic. He knows what he's doing here, dude. So many threads. Alright. Doesn't have to be super tight, I mean. There we go. Top and the bottom secured. There you go. Look at that shiny, flat black rotor. So, I mean, there's still rust on this part, but this will be hidden by the rim. All right. To be continued. All right. Here we are working through the night again, babe. But you can see it's starting to work, dude. Taking the clear coat off and just leaving me with the pure polished aluminum in the spots that there's oxidization. I'll be able to polish that, but I do have most of the clear coat off. Not bad. Alright, so this is working. That's working pretty well over here too. Alright. This is the second coat. Trying not to get this shit all over my driveway. See, I had a towel. Oy vey, dude. I guess I should put this back on top of the... Interesting. I mean, it is working though, so. This is going to take so much work to do this to 4 tires. I'm on the first tire. I've been working on this all day. But anyway, again, there's a tree mantis up here. See he is just chilling. At least someone's watching this video, you know what I'm saying, bro? We got one viewer. As you can see, I've made some progress. I put 2 coats on there. I'm considering doing a third, but most of the clear coat that was hiding beneath the oxidized you're wearing goggles for this for sure, because you can get splashback or whatnot. I'm not sure if my stripper is not strong enough, but this is the second coat and it's coming off, but it didn't get, it's not getting all of it, you know? Some sections it's unscathed, like here. This is just raw aluminum pretty much. Right here. But other spots, not so much. It's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. I was advised not to use abrasive tools to do this, and it makes sense. Alright. Probably going to call it for the night very soon. You can see every spot where I curved it in this car. I'm going to get a decent amount of this off and call it for the night. Yeah, this is definitely not fun, dude. I don't even like rims. That's hard. Here we go, dude. Does this happen to all rims, dude? I mean, these are like, this car's 2014, I mean, 12 years old. Michigan winters, corrosion, salt. So yeah, tomorrow afternoon I'm going to AutoZone to buy this Rust-Oleum aircraft remover, which was the paint stripper I was told to get, but I couldn't find it at anywhere. I went to Home Depot, Lowe's, everywhere. So I bought this Jasco Premium Paint and Epoxy Remover. It's okay, but after multiple coats, I still have some of the original clear coat on.
It's
so
kind of like a mirror-like finish, so I
I'm gonna
could
go pick
see
it up
why they
tomorrow.
wouldn't want you using
Aircraft
abrasive
remover.
tools, because that would destroy it. What would you guys recommend? Should I spray this off with water, come back tomorrow and start up this process again? I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. Because I don't know if I feel comfortable leaving this stripper on here overnight. It could be like 12 hours. I'm just going to wash it off and start over again tomorrow. Alright. See, most of it's off. Once I have all of this off, I can sand it and polish this. Alright. What a chore, dude. Is it good enough, did you say? Right. Say what you will, but I'm damn tenacious with this process. I'm not giving up. This is a freaking wrap, though. I've been carefully scrubbing off the clear coat layer by layer. I think I'm going to rinse this off and come back tomorrow and see where we are. Alright. What a mess, dude.
This is most certainly a stupid idea, but I'm wearing my vision protection.
Alright, we'll start out with soft pressure.
Great, spray it all over my shit, dude. I think it's definitely not waterproof. No backsplash, please, dude. Keep that shit off my beautiful workbench, dude. It's gonna dissolve my stain in like 2 seconds. My precious workbench. Did it work, dude? Alright, it makes you see where it didn't come off. Like right here. Where's my scraper? You can see where the existing clear coat is because it's all jacked because of all the stripper I put on there. So I'm going to come back tomorrow using daylight and put a final coat on, get the absolute rest of this, get the rest of the gloss coat off there, and then I guess I'm going to polish the oxidized parts. I was recommended to do so with a Dremel tool with the polishing pad. So alright, should I put more on here before I go to sleep, or nah? Kind of a cool shot with the silhouette of the rim as I try to clean off the stripper. You can see where the stripper dripped down and removed the clear coat off the inside of the rim. To be fair, I don't know if this rim is aluminum, titanium, whatever the hell this is. I assume it's aluminum because just based off the weight, but cool shot nonetheless, right? Definitely has the most artistic handyman channel. Look at the cinematography on this. Woo!